Where's my Santino? Santino, we're not finished with you.
Skill set, or rather you're just trying to learn something new.
Sure, I've got the hiccups now. Okay, we're going to jump to 3228. More name dropping. He's going to be talking about how he hangs out with Little Dicky. 3228. The great Santino loves a name drop. There's been like 8 name drops in this episode. I don't have them all. What did I say? 3228? Yeah. And you'll hear another name drop coming up right now.
Blake Shelton.
Oh, really? Did he come out?
Oh, my God.
No, he didn't. He was back drinking, I'm sure.
Dude, come fucking out. It's like 30 steps and do a hit.
I know, I'm mad. I was mad. I was mad. I was a
So
little
then
pissed
what?
off.
Then you and your boy, you're out with Little Dicky in Vegas?
Then we went out with Little Dicky in Vegas. Yeah, we had a good time. And then we ended up at the Chainsmokers hotel room. Do you know who they are?
Yeah, that band, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're extremely band dropping.
Chainsmokers, Little Dicky, Blake Shelton. He was talking about Gwen Stefani earlier, how he knows all these people. And believe me, it doesn't happen by accident. You don't name drop 18 people by accident in a show. You don't. If you're bringing up that you hung out with 18 celebrities, you're doing it on purpose no matter how you try to cover it up, acting super cool.
Chainsmokers hotel room. Do you know who they are?
Yeah, that band, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're extremely band dropping right now.
Yeah, well, I did what I did.
And how big?
Ooh, and he's got this. Well, I do what I do. No, you don't. You're a fucking troll.
Big was their hotel room?
That's funny. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah, because they were like, we're going to the Chainsmokers.
And a skilled name dropper, you know what they do? They drop a name, but then they will downplay everything about that name. So if you're going to bring up the Chainsmokers so that you don't sound like you're name dropping, you go, oh, I hung out with the Chainsmokers. It sucked. Oh, it wasn't as good as I thought. And then you go, oh, this guy's not name dropping. He's just complaining about these guys. No.
Classic name dropper.
This is a sick name dropping practice that name droppers do now because they know they can't just name drop. So they have to manipulate the name drop.
And also, there's no story about any of these
There's no
names.
story.
It's just the name, and then
There's no
it
story.
peters off after that.
Someone says, yes, Denny is an expert on this. Yeah.
Extremely band dropping right now.
Yeah, well, I did what I
Okay,
did.
good. This guy needs a year's watch. Yep.
And how big was their hotel room?
That's funny. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah, because they were like, we're going to the Chainsmokers party. I was like, it's going to be fucking wild as shit. I was amped on the bus. I was lit up. I was on the stripper pole doing my thing. Everybody's laughing. We get there.
Whoa! Wait. I was amped up. This was going to be lit. I was on the stripper pole doing my thing. Everyone was laughing. Oh, were they? Were they really impressed with your goofiness?
And then you made it a hilarious comment.
You would
and
tell
the
that
whole room
when
clapped.
people tell, yeah, oh my God, I was being hilarious. Everyone loved me. I was on the stripper. Believe me, you were on the stripper pole. There was probably 10 guys in there going, get down from there, you asshole. But no, in his mind, I was being hilarious. Everyone was laughing. Why would you mention that in a story? Oh, there it goes. It's official. I hate him. Says Ryan Arceris in the chat. No one was laughing. Everyone's laughing. Good. You guys are getting it. This guy is terrible. And it's really subtle. You got to catch him. But when you catch him, you'll see. The more I listen to this guy, the more I just hear some asshole at a party that I couldn't get away from fast enough. I'm so glad this is still live. Thank you. Dat never happened. Yeah, there's a lot of that never happens in this.
As big as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah, because they were like, we're going to the Chainsmokers party. I was like, it's going to be fucking wild as shit. I was amped on the bus. I was lit up. I was on the stripper pole doing my thing. Everybody's laughing. We get there, and I'm like, Chainsmokers hotel room. We get VIP'd up there, and everyone's kind of quiet. They had a tray of dessert out. I was like, this ain't it.
Wow. When you say dessert, are you talking drugs and stuff like that?
No, they had ice cream.
Listen to this.
Ice cream and milkshakes.
I'm talking about some snow.
I
dude.
know, there was no drugs. I couldn't believe
You
there was no
don't do
drugs.
drugs.
Dude, I'd let
sir.
somebody fart a gram into my
You don't do drugs. You actually find them to be counterproductive with your career.
veins.
He
That
also was like
Chainsmoker fart.
copying Theo a little bit. Did you hear him when he's like, the Chainsmokers party? That's
Yeah.
what Theo would
Yeah,
say.
he does what Andy from The Office does, which is we're rewatching The Office. Everyone knows this. We're rewatching all of The Office, and when they introduce Andy, played by
Ed
Helms, who I can't stomach, by the way. Remember Andy joins The Office? Andy has this thing, and I didn't pick this up on the first watch around, but Andy goes, I know how to be liked by people. You do a couple of things. And then he lists all these things to get liked, and he goes, I do personality
Personality mirroring.
Personality mirroring. And he admits that he does this thing called personality mirroring to get people to like him. And remember, Andy, at first he was trying to pretend that he was just like Michael Scott and doing that. And there's a ton of guys, I didn't know this term existed. Personality mirroring. Isn't that creepy? And you know how many people do this to get liked? Personality mirroring. Andy was cringe when he was first on. Exactly. I'm telling you, that Office is fantastic. It really is. Go back, watch it. I mean, I have nothing to be afraid of here with this. Go back and watch it. You'll be dying.
We're on season 4, by the way.
No, that show, he goes, that show was okay for like 2 seasons.
It's good.
You're 100% wrong. There's not an episode that isn't packed with amazing jokes. And if you don't catch the jokes during that show, then that says a lot about you. It really does. Like it's almost would be embarrassing to be like, I don't like The Office. Because that means you're not picking up on all the amazing parts. But that Andy guy, I can't stomach him, even on the show.
And this Andy, named Andy also, is the personality
I'm not
mirror
afraid of
the
anything.
year.
I've watched enough of this Office to 100% guarantee that there really isn't many shows funnier than this. There really isn't. And you're thinking back, you're not really thinking through, you're kind of just guessing that it's cringe or it sucks. Go back, watch it. You tell me I'm wrong after you go back and watch it. Tell me I'm wrong. You won't. My dad used to watch it and I didn't get it, says Lively Rose. But all the people at school acted like snobs really liked it. Now, if you didn't get it, you're not.
Yes, what Avery said
there.
is 100% true.
What did he say?
That when you watch The Office
When you watch The
multiple
Office multiple times, you start to hate Pam and Jim.
They're
100%.
the worst part.
They're terrible. It's not just good for TV, it is good. I mean, for real, if you like fools watching, you should love this show. Phyllis? Anything Phyllis says is 100% comedy. 100% comedy in Phyllis.
We just sit there watching it at any time Phyllis is on screen. Just
I
pops
hate
up
to
in the
say it.
back
Listen,
mic goes, Phyllis!
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I even hate to say it, but I even proved myself wrong. I went into the same way with The Office. Ugh, I could care less about that shit. Especially the way we've been treated by mainstream TV recently. I promise, guys, go back and watch. You will go, whoa, this is actually crazy. Like if this was on TV now, it wouldn't even work. It's so nuts. The way Michael treats women, the things that are said mean about Indian people. I mean, really, really, it's fucking good. My girlfriend and I are on season 6, and there hasn't been a bad episode yet, says someone. Thank you so much. I love that Mike likes The Office. I thought he would refuse to watch it. See, this is the thing about me. You're getting it straight from me.
I started
100% straight
it
from
at
me.
first, he made fun of me, but
Because
then he
if
was
I
hooked.
was just a cool guy trying to put on this cool guy mode, I would say, oh, The Office is cringe. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, that's not the case. The Office is very good, and I can't do anything about it. It's not my fault. I'm not making it good. They made it great. That's just what it is. Mike watches everything. It's true. I've seen it all. The
dinner
Wire.
party episode is the episode before the one we're on, I think.
Yeah.
Get to
The
watch it
Wire.
tonight.
HBO's The Wire stinks. Sopranos stinks.
Breaking Bad, fuck that.
Dogwood. What is it called? Wood Dog. What's the
Deadwood.
Deadwood. Good. But Michael is great. Toby is great. Phyllis is great. Creed is amazing. You know, there's just, I'm telling you guys, just watch the fucking show. It's better than Red Bar. If you like Red Bar and you don't like that, I don't know. Everything's confused with you. Was in the other room. Did somebody say my name? Yes. I also was not a fan of The Wire. The Wire is shit. I don't like any show with black people in it. The Office is great until Michael Scott leaves. There you go.
Yeah, see, this guy says, I love that Mike likes The Office. I think he would refuse to watch it. Diversity Day rules. Like that episode, they could never have that
They
on
could
TV
never
now.
do it right now.
They
So
wouldn't
trust
dare.
me, I'm telling you, you will treat yourself. If liberals knew this show was on the air right now, if they actually went back and watched it, they would want it banned. It's that crazy. All right, back to the great Santino. What will he say next?
Party, dude. Whatever gets it into my system.
It was not what I thought it was going to be.
Wow.
That was just like and everyone, the liquor was like gone. It was kind of like low. It was just super low key. Everyone was trying to be cool. I don't know if you've ever been to these parties that like everyone's trying so hard to be cool. No one's having fun anymore.
Oh yeah.
You know. By the way, nobody ate the ice cream but me and my buddy Jeff.
That's California. That's Los Angeles.
Here, I have a huge problem with this. He goes, I'm at the chain smokers party. Everyone there is trying to be cool. As they should, by the way. But not him. The Santino is so different from everybody else that he's actually going to go out of his way. What does he do? There's ice cream sitting there. No one's eating the ice cream. Why? Because it's unbecoming to eat at a party, and I stand by that. And everyone knows that. You're at a party with people you don't know. Put the food down. You'll eat afterwards. But the Santino is such a contrarian and wants to show that he's actually cooler than everyone there. So right now, here's what you're seeing here. Trust me on this. He's complaining about a party that he went to where everyone was trying to be cool. So what does he do? He eats the ice cream in front of everyone that no one's eating. But in turn, that is his way of trying to be cool and out-cool the rest of them, showing, oh, he's so comfortable that he could eat the ice cream in front of everybody else. When in reality, it's just not done to scarf down food at a party of this sort. You eat afterwards. The food is there to make the host not look cheap. The food is there just as a comforting thing. Okay, we have food. We supplied food. We're not cheapskates. You're at a party. There's food. Okay, you got to have it. But to eat food at a party is over the line, in my opinion. You know, have you ever been to a pizza party? Somebody ordered a few pizzas and the guys can't get over it. Oh my God, free pizza? It's free? No. I am 100% with this. You never eat at a party. Even if it's at a dinner party. You go, I already ate. That's what I do. I come in, hey, what are you guys serving today? And they go, oh, we're having chicken, we're having beef, we're having this and that. I go, oh, who's the chef? And they go, oh, no, my wife made the food. And I go, oh, is she a chef? No, she's just a wife. Oh, then why would I eat any of her food? Sorry, I only eat professional food. And then you leave. Then you leave. That's how a man goes to a party. But Andrew Santino thinks he has a new plan, and that's to eat ice cream in front of the chain smokers, out douching the douches who are too afraid to eat.
And these are the chain smokers we're talking about. And
exactly.
He comes off worse than them.
He's worse than the chain smokers.
Cool. No one's having fun anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You know? By the way, nobody ate the ice cream but me and my buddy Jeff.
That's California. That's Los Angeles.
Yeah, we ate the ice cream. It was a table filled with ice cream, like individual wrap bowls of ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody touched it. Me and Jeff, all over it.
Oh, wow.
Milk
That
chocolate
makes
chip.
you
I was
look
dipping
worse.
in everything.
Really?
That
Both you
makes
guys
you
are
look
dipping on the
worse.
same one?
Hell yeah, dude. I know
Oh,
Jeff.
no.
We get tested together.
I wouldn't do that with a man.
But the chain smokers were there, and the dude was talking to Dickie. And they were chatting it up, and he kept throwing eyes at us because we kept eating ice cream. Mm-hmm. And he was
By the way,
giving...
if you're friends with Little Dicky, you don't refer to him as Little Dicky. Trust me. Okay,
You
he has
refer
a
to
name.
him as Dickie.
Well,
Drop
no.
the lil.
Well, no, you refer to him with his real name. If
I know, but I mean, that's even worse.
He referred to him as Dicky, which means you're not friends at all. You just met, and you're just there together.
And they were chatting it up, and he kept throwing eyes at us because we kept eating ice cream. Mm-hmm. And he was kind of giving me like, wow, that was kind of...
I love the
you see a ginger.
The chat's like, great story, twerp. Personality mirroring alert.
Yeah, he's doing a Theo personality
Oh,
mirroring.
you think so?
Yes, that's why I brought it up, because he keeps on saying phrases in like Theo's accent.
He does that with Rogan too, and that's how he doesn't get in trouble. That's what people who are afraid to get in trouble do. Personality mirroring. Okay, let's hear some more.
Fucking thumbing through your dairy, you gotta shut them down, you know?
Who let this leprechaun in to eat ice cream?
Yeah, there's old,
I just came for some ice cream. And I skip out.
there's old limericks about that.
Yeah, there is. The leprechaun, ice cream
yeah,
leprechaun.
Dude. Oh, yeah.
So I was eating this fucking ice cream, and then I was bummed out. We had to get out of there. I was like, I gotta go gamble, man. I don't like Hollywood parties, and this is no disrespect to them. I don't like Hollywood parties where no one's having fun.
Oh,
I was like, why are we all? Why is everybody
That's
trying
most
to
of Hollywood, though.
They don't want to have fun. Okay, they're there for business. They don't want these 2-bit no-name comics coming and having fun at their parties. There's nothing sicker than here's 80% of the party. They've agreed to not have fun. And here's you trying to shake things up by having fun. You get it? There's like something even worse about him trying to do the opposite of what Hollywood. Then don't go. Then don't go. You shouldn't be at Hollywood parties then, sir.
It's to look like there's fun.
But yeah.
It's why at 1:30 a.m. Hollywood shuts down. It's like let's just get the appearance that there's joy here.
Yeah.
And then get these images out in the rest of America. Usually people go to Vegas to have fun.
Yeah.
That's just where a lot of the fun happens.
Yeah, but they live there. I'm sure those guys live. They do a residency. I'm sure they fucking live in those hotels.
Chainsmokers live there?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm sure they live. They
Oh,
live
yeah.
there and here.
He
'Cause
knows.
they
Oh,
do,
you
they
know
do-
all about it.
A bunch of those guys, they do that.
Yeah.
They go out every weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
So they kind of live. They live there for 4 days, 3 days.
Yeah. I got stuck in the Vegas Strip on New Year's one time, in the Strip, like walking in the street.
Yeah.
At New Year's, I was trying to get to my friends, and I took like a wrong way to walk. And there was a million people.
You're stuck.
There was a million people in the street, nowhere to walk. Everybody drinking those huge fucking
Yards of
drinks.
fucking- yeah.
Yes, dude. One guy was running around. He had this big thing, and for like $1, he put it around your waist. You could piss into it, dude.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's
It
really
was-
smart business.
Out of the blue, this
I saw a guy-
beautiful
I saw a guy-
angel-
Everything he says, I hate. Every fucking thing he says. Let's go to 3539.
I'm so glad we're finally talking about Santino because, like, every Rogan episode that he's been on, every line you just have to hold a pillow
Yeah.
to your face and scream till
Yeah.
he's done talking. I hate him.
All right, listen to this. Listen what he says about India and about the U.S. and about shitting.
Guy
Angel
poop on
came.
the strip.
Really?
Yeah, a guy was pooping on the strip.
Dude, I saw a guy in India one time pooping, get hit by a fucking taxi.
Mid poop?
Yeah.
Did he live?
I don't know, bro.
Watch
I don't
this.
stay around after that.
Yeah, you got to go.
I was cruising, bro.
Yeah. Peace.
But that's nothing, and that's nothing in India.
But people
bro.
poop in the streets all the time overseas. America has these weird laws that you can't poop in the street.
Yeah.
America has these weird laws that you can't poop in the street, and he's being serious. Listen to this.
I don't know why not.
Yeah.
You should. If you got to poop, you have to poop. I think it's strange that people feel shame about public pooping.
What? This is a health issue, you fucking moron!
Outside.
Right.
You should be able to poop outside.
Oh,
if you have to
yeah?
piss really bad, you could piss outside.
No, you
Well,
can't.
most of my audience knows I grew up when they had this boy down the
So
street.
he thinks you should be able to shit outside. Why? Just to have a thing to say. What an asshole. You should be able to shit outside. America has this stupid thing about you can't shit outside. Why? Because it's fucking disgusting and we'll all get disease. How about that? I hate this guy so much. That's all the notes I have. The great Santino on Theo Vaughn's show. Gets even worse. Somewhere in there in the beginning, he starts talking about how he doesn't want to be taped. I wish we had that.
I know.
Maybe I can find it. Let's see.
I feel like it was at the beginning of the Louis part.
Yeah,
so
it
you should be able to
was.
figure it out.
Okay, let's see. He's got this whole bit about how he doesn't want to be taped as a stand-up. Let's see if I could find it.
Yeah.
This was when he was, this was 2 years ago when
he was on the fucking tip top.
the only one up there, really.
Yeah, he was solo. I mean, because Chappelle was slowly poking his head back around
Yeah.
the store. You remember he would like come into town and do one night and then ghost and then never see him again?
Who's Chappelle?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like he would come in and then I would not see him again.
Right. He wasn't even in town.
No,
Yeah,
he
now
wouldn't
he's
stay.
everywhere.
Yeah, now he's
Let's
hanging
see if
around.
we can
But
catch it.
that's all I remember is that that's when he was doing a new hour every year, and it was like a thing. People were excited about.
He was on fire. This is how funny it is when people capitalize on bullshit.
Oh.
People have been putting up sets of Louis that aren't from that night,
Here we
that
go.
are like
Here we
whatever sets, because they want hits and views. So I said this on the bullshit on my Instagram. If you hate him so much, why are you supporting it then?
Yeah.
Because all you're doing is creating more for him.
What?
You're creating more shit for him to get revenue around his name.
Right.
Revenue.
Well, he can also lay claims to all of those
course he
and
can.
pull the revenue from all those channels in
100%.
for himself. That's one thing you may not know about YouTube. Like, say if there's like even a segment of this podcast that somebody clips and uses in some like montage or something.
From my cold dead hands, Theo. Come claim it, bitch. Your head will end up cut off. No, not Theo. I would never do that. So Theo thinks he could claim this? Oh, yeah, if I posted it to YouTube. Maybe. But try.
I think we can lay a claim to share revenue from that other video that somebody else
you should
made.
be able to. That's your
Yeah.
that's your content.
But now, what about this? But he got up. He joked about the Parkland He joked about Parkland shooting.
Did you get my text?
He said,
play that because this is only 2 minutes. It'll say
Interrupting.
it's the exact things that people are mad about. Because there was some other shit that made its way on the internet, but these two jokes they got mad about was the the insensitivity of the Parkland shooting, and pronouns, how people want to be addressed. He, her, them, that. This is probably the best audio.
Yeah, they're going to play the clip here. We'll fast forward that, but I think he's going to talk about, we got to catch him talking about, we're going forward here. They're still on this. Going forward. Okay, here, we're coming back.
But the point of all that shit is, all comics feel the same way.
Well, listen.
Whether or not you like Louis C.K. or not, nobody wants to be filmed. Nobody wants to be filmed unless I want to be fucking filmed.
Right?
But that's the other thing. They're itching for people to get mad. People want to get triggered so fucking bad. The Tiffany Haddish thing to me is hilarious.
Yeah.
That people are like, they want to make news out of nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know when people bomb on New Year's? We've all done New Year's shows. You know how many times I've seen crowds get so crazy the comic can't perform because they're.
Oh, then we should not report on it. Oh, you're comedians, of course. Yeah. You know how many people bomb on New Year's? Well, you shouldn't be. I shouldn't be paying $85 for you to bomb. How about that? Mr. Genius. So he's already complaining about the Tiffany. That should have never been recorded and shown. Why? This is what she did. Why can't it be shown? Why can't it be recorded and shown? Because you bomb so often that you'd be mortified if they showed you bombing? That's not the real you? Well, then don't bomb. You're only as good as your last performance.
They're shit-faced out of their fucking mind, yelling in the middle of your setups.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's the
I
crowd's
raised money
fault.
one time. I was going to piss into a speaker one time in Louisville on stage.
on New Year's.
Yeah, if I'd have got $100, man, I was going to end my whole career. I could have been electrocuted. But thank God we only got about $70. And this is before GoFundMe. This is back when you just had to ask everybody in the room.
That was,
you know?
yeah, that was just room fund. Yeah, the room fund.
Just,
Can
hey.
anybody give me money? Yeah,
Yeah,
just
give
hands
me
up.
something.
No.
But I think, like, the Louis thing is interesting because it's like, yeah, it's not fair to film people. And
Why?
Judd Apatow came out and slammed him. People were talking about
He hit
this.
him hard, yeah. But you know what? But you know what it is though. Our stance is different. Our stance says, I don't want anybody to film me. These people that are mad at Louis are still mad about what he did.
Right.
That's the point that people are missing. They think that what we're doing is defending who he is and his actions. I'm just defending the fact that you can't record a comic when they're working on shit.
Right.
You need to get over the fact that he's
Working
going
on
to perform.
shit.
Nick, can we see that?
I want to know, like, I'm encouraging him. Let's record every comic set and just bootleg them. Put them up. Seriously. I, want that to be my career now. You're recorded, and then run out of the club.
He doesn't even say, oh, comics don't like it when you record them workshopping.
can't.
You can't.
You can't
You
record
simply
us.
can't.
Fuck you. We're recording you. Stop me. Do something about it then. Do something. I want every set recorded and ruined. Every one of them. Okay? If you are so good, you'll be able to just be good without worrying about the recording.
Yeah, Judd came after him on Twitter.
Okay.
This hacky, unfunny, shallow routine is just a symptom of how people are afraid to
Okay,
feel.
I think we've heard enough. The great Santino, everyone. I hate him. And I hope you hate him too. Follow him. You know what? Again, this guy hates haters. He hates all this stuff, but he's never had even a taste. If he even lived in my shoes for 5 minutes, he'd be cutting his fucking mustache off. Okay? So we want to give this guy, let's start leaving some nasty comments on his Instagram. He gets nothing. So let's just go to his Instagram and just start saying things about him. I guarantee.
He just started a new podcast in October. We should listen to it.
Let's just give him a hard time about everything, and I bet you anything, this guy will snap. He'll say the nuttiest things. Post your findings in the Bring Back group. I think we got a live one here. This guy will go nuts. Brandon Mueller says, work on it in your bedroom. Bring it to me when it's fucking ready, you red-haired faggot. Exactly. Yeah, you shouldn't be working on it. Then don't charge people money if you're just working on it. How about that? How about your show is free until it's done? And by the way, you shouldn't need a year to work on these simpleton jokes. You know, because I watch all the comedy specials. Those are shittier than the jokes I've said today off the top of my head. Okay? They're terrible. So you shouldn't even brag. You should be like, when everyone asks you, hey, how long did it take you to make this set? You should go, 5 minutes. Okay? Because when you tell people, oh, I spent a year. Oh, you spent a year concocting this? Great. That's wonderful. You got the bottle there? Let's see. A. Santini going down. Santini would go nuts if he had a Reddit about him, and Mike is nice and loves Reddit. Thank you.
Exactly.
exactly. Should I drink more? Everyone named Andy sucks. Oh, yeah, he's Andy. I bet he has secrets, says someone. Yeah, good. I'm glad you guys hate him. Let's pick on him. Okay, nothing illegal. Let's pick on him. Yeah, this guy, he's not funny. He's not funny. He's using us. He's jealous of us. He wants to get his name up. No. We hate you. His Instagram is Cheeto Santino. Is that true? Let's look at his Instagram. Let's see if we could find in real time some secrets about him. Could you imagine how mad he would be if he saw this? He would go nuts. Cheeto Santino, 76.5 thousand followers? How? Here is the great Santino. Let's see what he does. Here he is with Santa. Does he have any great caption? We are really out here. Oh, he's disgusting. Anything bad on here? It's pictures of him with other comedians and famous people. Almost every picture is him. Wow, look at this. Oh, here's my best friend JB Smoove. Here's my best friend Chris D'Elia. There's like not one picture of him that isn't bragging about a celeb he knows. Here's me and Adam Carolla. Look at this. Every picture.
Him and Dylan Francis.
Really?
Yeah.
Him and Bobby Lee. And why would people even give this a like? Like, who are these people who are like, oh, sweet, you and Bobby Lee, sick, 4,000 like. Like, there are 4,000 men that are just like, sick, you're with Tom Segura, just looking at the lens. That's fucking awesome. I love it. I'll give it a like. You and Brian Callen? That deserves 300 of us hitting the heart button. Why? What is this picture doing for anyone? This is nuts. So yeah. Oh, here's him and Little Dicky. Jew and Ginger, self-photograph. Little Dicky Graham. He doesn't know you. He doesn't like you. Why are you doing this? So let's start picking on Santino. He's awful. I'll start it off. Here it is. You're being watched. Thousands of us are making fun of you for the entire year. 1 year of being watched. There it goes. You're being watched. Thousands of us are making fun of you for the entire year. 1 year of being watched. This will start affecting him. You know, these comedians are able to really do this stuff if they don't have anything in their way. Let's put a couple hurdles in their way. Let's see what happens then.